This video is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Map First Impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at 6 ashes. This map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website or the in-game mod hub, and this map is available for all platforms. And before we get into this map, I want to tell you, map is a looker, and seriously could be vying for map of the year. This map just looks amazing. Totally awestruck by this map. So let's start by reading a little bit of the description. It says, welcome to 6 Ashes. You have just been left a house and a small overgrown yard with limited equipment and money. By your late grandfather. You will need to clear the yard, sell decorations, to get some of the machinery out. You can build the farm into a profitable business, even extend into one of the nearby farms. Are you up to the challenge? Wow, this is cool. Terrain height and field sizes are accurate to the real life area. Also, most things will only work or show up once land is purchased. Okay, I had a hard problem. Sometimes I'm dense. I had a hard problem with this description based on how the words flowed. First I read that most thing will only work or show up once. And I'm like, what? Land is purchased, animals, silos. I'm like, what? What? That makes no sense. What it means is most things on the map will only work or show up once you buy the land. Okay, so we'll demonstrate that when we get into the map. There are several farms on the map, several sell points, several other really cool things going on here on the map. The map has custom lighting, custom grass textures, season support throughout the map, field and transport missions, 78 fields, 9 sell points, including a biogas plant. Enough with the hype. Get in here and check this map out. I did go ahead and take a look at this map earlier before I started recording the video, and I did activate seasons and straw harvest. And when I did that, wasn't any issue, so you shouldn't have any problems. Seasons and straw harvest selected on this map. Go ahead and take a look at the map as the log rolls by. And there we go. Loads up crystal clear, ready to rock and roll. And well, just like any good old UK map, start here at a pub. That's how I'm told things are supposed to start. Okay, you're supposed to always show up at a pub. Check to that requirement. I like that we've got a big parking lot across the street. Gives some added realism to the area. Parking lot across the street. We got a walkway up here. Pub. We probably got some employee parking side in the back. And this always caught me out. Other maps, you've got a play area next to the pub. It just seemed odd. Us odd Americans. At any rate, go ahead and take a look at the PDA. Wowzers, there's lots going on here. Lots going on. There's a fair bit of arable fields on the map. I don't know if we've got maybe like a 60-40 split between arable and grasses. You have all of the standard Farm Sim 19 crops available here on the map. And if we take a look at the lands area, I'm getting choked up. Map is so cool. Take a look at the lands area. We start out by owning 51 and the farm associated with 51, $235,000. That one. Now there's lots of farms on this map. I want to try to pick them all out. Might be skipping some. Got one right here. Farms are usually identified by the tractor. We have horse track and stables, $50,000. We have the Udder Dairy Farm and all the fields associated with it, $1.1 million. Down here we have Charlotte's Livery and Stables and Stud, $978,000. Have C.J Farms and all the fields associated with it, $443,000. That's not a farm, but we're going to come back to that here in a moment. Black Acres Farm, $517,000. And Pine View Farm for $125,000. Now, back here, Pot Allotment, $11,270 to buy this. Once you buy this, there are honeybees and greenhouses where you can basically buy this land and you'll instantly start getting money from the beehives. And the greenhouses are going to require manure and water. And then they're going to start paying you some money income or some hourly income. We've got the Beechwood Fishery. Fishery is pretty iconic and pretty laid back. Passive income galore. Beechwood Fishery is going to pay you an hourly income. All you got to do is buy it, $87,000. And basically you charge fishers of men. You charge, will come here and fish and pay you money. Okay, let's just say that. So there's really cool things going on here. Really cool things going on. And we're going to try to cover most of it accurately. But seriously, I feel like really to have a good grasp of this map, I almost have to play it for 40, 50, 60 hours. And, well, that's not really reasonable in order to get a map video out to you guys within, 2 weeks of when the map comes out. So we're just going to kind of do a cursory look through, throw out what I see, throw out what I think, and you know what? If you're impressed enough, download it yourself. Let's take a look at starting equipment. Start out with some old equipment. You can see it's got a fair number of hours on it. Vent Favorite 515C. Bison Super Z056 Harvester. Lizard Pickup Truck. SEK 802 Trailer. Bison Header. Wallstar F4 Corn Header. Got the DC 401 Subsoiler. Got a weeder. We've got the decoration. Farmhouse Doormat. Go over here and take a look. All of the built-in animal areas are built in. You can't sell them. You can't buy them. Start this map up on any of the other play modes. They're all there. You just don't own the land. Okay. Miscellaneous. There's nothing here to buy as far as built-in mods. Okay. You did see that we have the farmhouse doormat. So regardless of which starting farm you pick, put down the doormat to have your sleep trigger. So there are no sleep triggers on the map other than the one at the starting farm. And you'll notice that we had in the garage decorations. We can't buy them back. We can only sell them. I'll show you that here in a moment. Get over here to the sell points. We have two main sell points on the map that will accept most of our crops. So have some select sell points for crops like potatoes, cotton, eggs, milk, wool. Sell point for calf or forage, it looks like. Wood chips. Livestock barn will also take our hay, straw, grass, and silage. Garden center for manure and slurry and digestate. Is a biogas plant on the map, and also the livestock barn will accept our pellets. Biogas plant, right over here, $53,000 to buy the biogas plant. And we don't start with any animals at the start, and we do have contracts available. So, at this point, let's go ahead and get set up for a fly around. Since we do not start at the main farm, we're going to do a bit of a fly around of the map, get an aerial overview, and then we're going to settle down at the main farm, starting farm, and I'll explain to you the setup. of how you're starting this farm. Remember, the description said basically taking over your grandfather's old farm. And, well, you basically got to dig the equipment out from under a pile of trash in order to be able to make use of it. Pretty cool. Altitude. This. Pull up the PDA, get a little bit larger. We were looking to the west at this point. And we have really good implementation at this point of, you know, the map boundary, the view, the sense that things just continue. We don't see just a flat line where the map ends. Same if we look to the south. Map just appears to continue on. East, of course, harder to see that map border because, well, so far out there to the east than to the north. Starting farm is over that way, so let's kind of go this general direction. I think one thing that really helps sell the map is possibly the inclusion of Google Earth images here at the map border. Here at this altitude, we can really tell where the map border is. But as we get lower and lower, that map border gets a bit more hidden. Of course, the further we are away from the map, for example, right here, we're up against a map collision, border wall. When we get down here to the edge of this field, we're up against the border wall. Why, if we basically took the road, be able to come up here to this sell point. Here we have that honey pot area. Honeybees and everything. Farms. Biogas plant. Coming up here. Really have to say this map has impressed me from first moment I opened it up. Really didn't know what to expect out of this map, and given some of the, dare I say, recent disappointments, really am excited to see something like this go up in Mod Hub. The way the land just undulates. This field here, fun to harvest. Here we've got kind of off the map edge. I believe we've got some silage bales sitting in a grass field. Kind of give you that sense of life on the map beyond you as the player. Should be circling. Yeah, we should be circling back around to our start farm. Is right here. Take a look at this. Been a long time since I think we've seen something this stunning in the Mod Hub. This is our start farm, where we have the sleep trigger right here at the mat. Of course, we can sell the mat. Decorations here. Hatched garage. Empty. What? Why is it empty? Greenhouse going on here. Garden going on. Back here we have our maintenance workshop trigger. And back this way, we have the old farm and the old farm machinery. Through this gate, we're going to find the old rundown farm. Got our farm silo here. Fill and dump spout trailer parked here. And then all of our old equipment. Oh my. Been tossed in here. Tossed in here, packed away. We've got the favorite rot. Old bison, old pickup truck. Not able to get any of this stuff out. All crammed away here. I mean, maybe you could get this out. Maybe, right? That's where I think the map author has done something really cool, really ingenious. Okay, go in here to the garage. Go in here to the garage. Sell the decorations. Somebody gave us $100 for all that junk, and now we can get to all of our old stuff. Look at this. The pickup truck has 186 hours on it. I think the harvester had 472 hours on it. The tractor here is the newest of all. Just 78 hours. Now, where are... Yeah, here's some more of our machinery. Subsoiler, a weeder. Fuel. Trailer here around the back. Corn header. Round back. Yeah, this is a really cool concept of kind of like you're taking over this farm. It's been disrepair. Really, everyone's just kind of packed all the machinery away. Everyone's looked at this for years. You, as a young whippersnapper, pick up the family tradition of farming. And, well, this is what you have to start to work with. This equipment and this field right here. 16.3 acres. I think that's a really cool concept. Of course, you could sell it if you wanted to. Or you could rejuvenate the place and really make it your own. So we're going to fly back over to the shop. I mean, I got to figure out where the shop is. This way. Fly back over here to the shop, get our Mahindra, and start doing a proper drive around, taking a look at all the farms, all the sell points. And first, let me say, when I came across this, I was like, holy cow, we got a go-kart track. Got really excited. Then I realized it was just for horses. Then I got a little bit let down. Yeah, imagine if that was a go-kart. Cool. Come up to 6 Ashes, New Holland. This dealership just so cool. Top trigger. Our equipment spawn back. Oh. Pair, sell, and customize trigger. there is our Hindros, and there we have our vehicle spawn point. I think what we'll do is let's cover the top of the map and then work our way to the south. It's going to be a long video, people. If you're not ready for a long video, go find someone else that's going to do a 10-minute video on 6 ashes. I don't have a clue what's going on, but go right ahead. Otherwise, get some chips, get a drink, go to the bathroom, pause the video, get settled in. We're going to be here a while. First off, let's go check out this. Oh my gosh, traffic. At least they're not suicidal. Some maps I've been on. We have our wool sell point, cozy wool, traditional spinnery. Here above the shop. We'll be over here at the animal dealer. Their sell points. Six Ashes livestock market. Animal dealer. Come back here, we've got like a manure and slurry buy point, and then the livestock barn, and it's going to be where we're going to sell our hay, straw, grass, silage, pellets, else, possibly forage. Here we have, again, horse track and stables. So you see we've got triggers here. They don't do anything. That is because, as the description said, you have to buy the land before any of this stuff works. Great idea. Love it. Love it when maps require you to own the land before you can buy animals on and use the land. So, who wants to be a millionaire? I do, and that's why I now have $10 million. All right, so go ahead and buy this. $50,000. We'll buy the horse track and stables. And when we come up here, we can buy our horses. One horse here. Our food trough. Water trough here. And we activate the animal pen extension mod. We have access to the water pipes here. It helps us identify, one, where is the water trough, and two, does the map include custom support for it? The map does not include custom support for it. That's okay. We can still have the ability to place them in game. Go back over here and see how many horses a particular area will take. I always forget to take note of that. So this area will hold 6 horses. Then we have the straw trigger right here. Take this. Take this horse out here for a spin around the On the track. Supposed to go this way. I think this would be awesome as a go-kart track. Diane. Clear the water. Oh, yes, I did it. Water station. Here we're going to be able to get our water. Do need to get our water versus using the water pipes. Cool. Take these gates. Old wooden-looking gates. Field 65. We've got this shed, barn, storing bales and whatnot. Continue our trip up north to the Six Ashes Farm Shop, Garden Sentry, and Routes Farmers Market. Try to get down low here so we get a little bit of a first person's perspective without being too much in cab. Because, of course, all you'd see are hedges. Fuel point for the map. Go on up this way, and then we'll double back. Whoa! Traffic moves at a pretty good clip. Good clip. Keep on back around, and then we are at the dairy sell point. Routes Farmers Market. I really like this. Routes Farmers Market. They'll take milk and eggs, potatoes, milk, eggs, and potatoes. That's Routes. I don't know if y'all saw the shopping carts back there. That was a really cool detail. Let's head on back here and check out the garden center. It. Got rows upon rows of greenhouses up here. Garden center. Garden center is going to be here where we sell our manure, slurry, and gestate. Remember back at the animal dealer, we could buy manure, slurry. Well, here we can sell manure and slurry. Wonder if you can buy it up there and sell it down here for a profit. Something to look into. Are so inclined. All right, now we're going to make our way over to the Udder Dairy Farm. It's going to be a bit of a drive. And all the field layouts are realistic to Google Earth. Really cool lane. Lane, or if this is a road. Over here to our right, actually have an open cow pasture. Take a look at that. And we have to buy it, use it. It is part of the Utterly Dairy Farm, okay? Go ahead and buy the Utterly Dairy Farm. $1.1 billion. I'll see, as soon as we bought that, now we've got cow pasture. That's a sheep area. Not bad. 250 sheep in this pen. Kinda wondering if maybe gate would dig into the ground there, but it didn't look like it did. Food trough. And then our water trough here on the hill. And where does the wool spawn? Maybe, just maybe, find it when we get to farm. We'll have to keep an eye out for some place that might spawn wool farm. Have the Utterly Dairy Farm up there to the right. This is a road, not a lane. That's cool. I like these custom signs. You're gonna hear me say "I like" a lot on this map, I do believe, because I do. I like it a lot. Here we've got our farm silo. We have our silo out point. And around the side, we've got our dump for the silo. Have our milk trigger, wool storage. I told you if we keep looking, we'd find this. Wool is going to spawn in here, and boy, do we have lots of area for the spawn. Really nice. Love it. Milk, slurry, manure. Cool. Shed storage. 200 cows here at the Utterly Dairy Farm. We have our crawl trigger. Have our food trough. And we have the water trough. out here. Boy, do these cows have a huge area to roam in. Amazing. Still here we have some more storage. We have our maintenance trigger. Storage up here. Lots of storage. Wow. Got a silage bunker around here. We have water station. Here, water. Fair point. Thought this was going to be silage bunker, but this is not. Bunker. Okay. Fuel. Here. This is silage. I was saying this was manure, but I was wrong. Silage. I've been known to be wrong once, twice. There you go, guys. That is the Udder Dairy Farm. Trigger? It is. This is something else. Second sheep area. Wow. We've got inside sheep area. 100 sheep's in this pen. 100 sheep. Water trigger. Food trigger. And that will probably also spawn the wool. We're at the wool storage. That is cool. You got part of the Udder Dairy Farm. You've got 2 sheep areas and a massive cow patch. So we're going to make our way now down southern part of the map, and I guess looking at how kind of the PDA flows. Take this lane back out, main road. We head east a little bit, be able to get to the grain company. Sell point. And we'll make our way kind of around that point. Here. Broad lanes, okay. It's going to be a road we're going to want to take. The way the roads are laid out here really gives you a sense that the map feels bigger. It's going to feel like a 4X map because of the way you have to drive around it. Trust me, it's not 4X. It's standard size map. Here is the sell point. Open up the door. Up into the sell point here at Grain Co. Looks like maybe road right here. Severn Trent Green Power. I wonder if Severn Trent is a real place. With all the other aspects of this map's desire at realism, I wonder if Severn Trent is a real place. In here, shed for vehicle implement storage. Sign on it. What's it say? Oh, I don't. Must be high voltage in that panel. Here we have our digestate pipe. Main building. Silage bunkers. Biogas plant. And then up here we have our digester. That is our BGA. And if I didn't mention, I mentioned it, our biogas plant we can buy for $53,000. Like this road dies off here, it doesn't wrap around. I need to head back out. Down here. Charlotte's Livery, stables, and stud. $978,000. Let's do a little first-person driving. I think with all these hedges, we're not going to see much. Oh. What's the deal with the hedges? Blocks out your view so terrible. Suitable for HGV. What's HGVs? Horses, road and arrows. Where we need to be. So Charlotte's horse and liveries down here. Go ahead and buy this land. Interact with these triggers. Area includes large grass meadow there. Have our horse trigger. straw, water, and food trough. Back here and see how many horses. 6. Little training area here. Not too terrible big. That is Charlotte's livery, stables, and stud. We're going to head on down here to C.J Farms next. Well, down at the keyboard. 9. Alright, so let's head on down, like I said, to C.J Farms. Break. Family. C.J Farms is on both sides of the road. Fields extend way up there, all the way back to the horse stables, up to the biogas plant. Got ourselves sheep pasture, chicken coop, and a cow pasture associated with the farm. Here we have our sheep. 250 sheep. Water trough. Food trough. And again, we're going to find wool storage across the street. Walking up here to the house. Got our maintenance workshop over here at the house, actually, which is a little interesting. Not sure how you're... Oh, I guess... Okay. You have to drive through the chicken coop area. Get to that. So we have our chicken trigger. We have our food trough. And then where on earth think eggs are going to spawn? In here on the shelf. Isn't that cool? Eggs are going to spawn in there on the shelf. Pretty neato. Across the street. Have a tight lane to get in there. Now the cow farm, part of C.J Farms. We have 2 silage bunkers. Oh, sorry, 1 silage bunker. Saw this out of the corner of my eye, and I thought there were 2. Silage trigger, wool storage. Here we go. Our cow trigger, 200 cattle in here. We have our raw trigger, food trough, milk, flurry, and our water is somewhere around here. Our water, we've got kind of a little bit of a farm silo here, just like over at the main farm, starting farm. Here we go. Way out here we have the water trough. Again, these cows have a huge area to roam. Got a water source here. Want to use something other than the water pipes. Fuel trailer or fuel trigger. Newer on in there. That is C.J Farms. Equipment shed. Alright, let's make our way down here to the honey pot allotment. There we are over there. Honey pot allotment. Alright, so let's see if we can drive through the hedges. Okay. Answers that question. Ford a little river here. Forested area over here. Really nice, really natural. As I said, you're going to hear me say that a lot about this map. Nice. And like it a lot. So, like I said, yeah, let's go to the honey pot. Here we are at the honey pot, and basically if you buy the land, then you're going to start earning money per hour for the bees. Okay, and then the greenhouses here. Greenhouses are going to require water and manure. Then they will start paying you out some money per hour. Pretty passive income as far as the bees go. The greenhouses are going to require a little bit of care. Not too terrible bad. And if you don't have cows or pigs, well, you can buy the manure for your greenhouses at the animal buy point. Here we have a root crop storage area. So if we've got beets here, potatoes, these fields around here have root crops in them, and bring them over here and just kind of pile them up. Then to our right, we have our sawmill. Quality timber merchant. Like how we got runoff there, the wood chip pile. That looks really nice. Really cool sawmill sign. Nice. Any game. Times do I say NICE? Got a log sell point here. We got our trigger. We have our activation icon inside the building. And we have our wood chip pile, as I mentioned earlier, right here. Water runoff going on. Good effect there. Loop on up here to the lime station in Beechwood Fishery. This is really, I like this little area off of this big grass meadow. And we're not going to quite go in cab because hedges going to be kind of low, high enough that we can kind of see around the hedges, kind of an idea of what it looks like to drive. But here we have a lime trigger. Very good. Just looking at this gate, making sure like tension's been made. Gate really doesn't dig into the ground. Very nice details there. Sometimes you see gates will swing open and just cut right into the ground. Lime fill station. And we have our pub where we started this all out. Right here. And then we have the fishery. Completely passive income. Beechwood Fishery. Take over that sign. All you got to do is own the land. $87,000. And now you can start reaping the rewards of fully passive income. Look at me, I sound like those Amazon ads on YouTube's. Really cool area here. Water, we got some docks. Now, I'm also thinking that this area up here has a custom transport contract. Let's see what looked like a pallet trigger here, or like a transport contract. Hope it's not cleaning out the woo-wee. At any rate, looks like there might be custom contracts up here also. A really interesting idea to have the honey pot and this fishery area on the map. Then directly in front and to our right is Start Farm. We have sign say Pine View Farms. Little digging into the ground there. Oh, still nice. So you can see once we bought Pine View Farms, pig enclosure showed up. Because again, you have to own farmland to make use of farm. Pretty cool. An ingenious idea. More people should do it. Got our manure point. Got a water station down there directly in front of us. More kind of an old school farm. Older looking buildings. Stone wall here. By this river. I saw the sign that we're going to have to ford the river when we cross it. Here in a little bit. Have a fuel trigger. Have our workshop trigger. And then our Porky Pig Station. 300 pigs. Inside here we have our slurry point. Water. Pit. Pig pit. Have our straw trigger. And then our food trough. Right here. Pretty neat. Like this. How much is this? $25,000. This could be one of the least expensive farms on the map. I think our farm there we start is pretty. Only includes this little field. House construction going on. Oh my. I need to take road. A little manor there. Last farm on the map. Right here. Before we take a look at that, we do have post office. Post office is going to be wanting to buy eggs. This thing, it's a village, some shop, and post office. Okay. Post office here is going to want to take our eggs. We have another lime bulk fill point. Corner here. Oh, this is, sorry, this is not, this is a farm silo. I was completely wrong. This is the farm silo for Back Acres Farm. Saw the white dot and figured it was the farms, the lime point. This is the farm silo for our farm. Then our farm is like back here. Silo is a little bit removed from the farm. Maintenance workshop. And this appears to be an arable farm. 2 farm silos. 1. Feed, fertilizer, and lime silo. Okay. Your consumables silo, your seed, fertilizer, and lime there, and then your farm silo is across the street. Like this might have a tip collision. Yep, there are tip collisions on that. Tip to ground products in there. Fuel. Another area just tip to ground products. Back Acres Farm. And just a few more spots to look at. One more sell point, and then we have seed fertilizer. 5 point. Just up the street. Up the hill, and if you remember from our flyover where we were butting up against the boundary wall, Severn Valley Stores. Got the sell point over here. Back into that. And we have a buy point by fertilizer, feed, and then you have your lime. Right here. Guys, that is gonna do us for 6 ashes. And this map can be found over at the farmingsimulator.com website or the in-game mod hub. If you guys like this video, let me know in the comments, what do you think of 6 ashes? And am I crazy thinking this map could be candidate was such an award as Map of the Year? And until next time, happy farming. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell.